Hi folks, this is Anna Rawson.
And I'm Richard Gonzalez.
And we are the Suma Peak team. We're coming to you today to share some information about the market and also about whether to buy in today's market or to wait.
So we're going to be talking about October 2022 numbers, the data, because we can only look back, we can't look forward. And then we can give you a perspective of what we think is going on right now in the month of October of 2022. So some of the MLS information comes directly from the market action report that they release right around the 10th of every month. And just to give you a quick snapshot of what's going on this month in 2022 of October, in comparison to last year, 2021 of October, this is pretty much what the data says. Now, as far as the days on the market, they are now at 43 days on the market. Whereas a year ago in October, they were 22 days on the market. So it's a 95% increase.
And many times it took days for it to be gone.
Yeah, now, sellers have to change their expectations, and it's been a hard transition for them because they've been so used to just, as soon as I put it on, I've got 10 offers, and then we're off and running with offers way over asking. The amount of listings that we have this past October, last month, was 636. The previous year, we had 893 homes that went on the market, that listed on the market. So it's a decrease of 28.8%, almost a 30% decrease over the previous year. With regard to the average and the median sale price, the average price last year in October of 2021 was $509,000. This year it's $578,000, and the median for last year is up almost 15% from $454,000 to $520,000.
And so I just wanted to say that what happens when you have shrinking inventory and the same demand, you have a problem with scarcity. And so that drives prices. And even though we're in a much slower market now, we still aren't seeing the crazy dips that everybody was anticipating in the value of the homes. So, if you're reluctant to buy right now, really think about that. It's not really such a drastic change in the value of the homes. It's just merely that people aren't as ravenous about their purchasing. It's not that crazy market that it was before, and the multiple offers with 100K over asking. It's just not happening. So don't hold off and wait. Because buying a house actually increases your positive cash flow on a monthly basis for most people. So talk to your accountant, talk to your tax preparer, and get some insight. So the list price for a home in 2021, if it was listed for $500,000, you were seeing offers at $600,000.
Ridiculous.
And so if we're looking at list price now, generally for a home, you will see a list price of $500,000, and they're going to get their $500,000, and then maybe even some concessions on part of seller. So just depending on the property and depending on the desirability of the property. So we do want to make sure that you understand, even though your interest rates are increasing, and I mean like nearly double.
It's crazy.
You're having to bring less money to close the deal. And ultimately your PITI is not so much you're not really saving any money.
PITI is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance.
Right. So you're not really saving any money. You're just merely hanging on to that money from the closing table and putting it toward your monthly payment. If you can think about it in those terms, that's where your money is going now, and significantly less money in the long term. Considering your interest that you're going to pay, and then also the amount of money that you're going to make with your equity, you're going to have significantly more money in the long run if you make a purchase now versus waiting for another year or maybe two until the interest rates go back down to what you would like to be seeing, more in the 4.5% range. So don't wait. The other thing that I wanted to discuss is do I continue renting or do I buy? Renting is one option for you, but the problem is that you end up paying more to the tax man. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You want to hold more of your money and start to build your own wealth. And so what you need to think about is you could pay the landlord your rent payment of $2,000 a month, or you could take the money that you save from your taxes and add it to your rent payment and pay a $3,500 mortgage payment. So that's money that you're keeping. It's like money in the bank for you.
And with the higher interest rates, a lot of folks are really concerned about jumping in. Remember that there are all kinds of ways that we can help you with the help of our loan officers,
right,
that we always work with, to get really creative to help figure out if it's going to be a short-term rate that you're going to use just to get in, and then when the rate comes down in 5 years or less, you can jump in and refinance. Yeah.
So generally, if you purchase a home now and let's say you're at the 6.5%, the crazy interest rate right now, down the line, you would be able to refinance when interest rates got better, at more of the 4.75, something that's a little bit more reasonable. And then at that point in time, you may also choose, because you may have built some equity by then, you may choose to pull a little money out and do some improvements on your property. So there's a lot of different options for you. You need to consider that this is helping you to build your personal wealth in the long run. So it's better for you, and sometimes we don't always like what's best for us because we have to dish it out every month.
And who do you want to dish it out to? You want to dish it out to a seller paying way over what the property's worth? Or would you rather pay a short-term interest rate and suffer a little bit for the benefit of the long run, where you're going to be able to keep that money in your pocket and put it into your house?
Right, exactly. And so, just to put a little bit more perspective to it, do interest rates really matter? Well, if you are buying a home today for $500,000 at 6.75, your monthly payment is $4,075 with, I believe, 20% down or 10% down. And then your equity that you would build by October 2023 would be like $72,296. Depending on where you're purchasing, depending on the home that you're getting.
Yeah.
It could be, that you are building wealth at that rate if you were buying today. Buying next year, you're going to spend an additional $25,000 for the same house at $500,000, and at a rate of 5.75, which your monthly payment's going to be $39.66. So where's the difference?
It's about $100 difference.
$100 difference, $110.
Yeah.
So would you rather be putting that money into your pocket, or would you rather be handing it to Mr. Landlord?
Yeah.
So you're basically your equity that you would be just giving away by waiting is $20,000.
Yeah. These are our best estimates
Yeah.
based on where the rate is now and
You know,
where the
it's-
rate could potentially be
Of
next
course,
year.
it's not a promise. This is something that, you know, we're taking all the information that we're gathering from all the economists and different sources out there that are basically telling us where we're going into the future. And this is what we're seeing. This
Yeah.
is where we see that we are going in the future. And, you know, nobody's got a crystal ball. Nobody can tell whether we're going to have another pandemic or, you know, something crazy is going to happen. But for the most part, this information is going to help you to decide, do I really want to sit back and wait and be a spectator while everybody else is lining their pockets? Or do I want to be in there with everybody else, keeping my money in my pockets?
Yeah.
So it's up to you ultimately, but we're here to help you answer any questions.
Yes, and so we're covering all the data here in this post and in the video. Take a look at the included data that we're including in this post. It includes everything from Woodland, which is about 30 to 45 minutes north of the border here where Vancouver is, all the way down. And that includes cities like Ridgefield, La Center, Woodland, Battleground, obviously Vancouver, Camas, and other surrounding cities in Clark County. So just take a look at that information that we're providing. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. Please like this video and please let us know if you'd like to reach out to us directly. We are available to answer any questions that you may have.
And just take a look at a couple of other things that we're putting up. One thing is going to be our Southwest Washington area report. That'll let you know, just in general, Clark County, the average sale price is $767,000, but the median price for a home in this area is $525,000. If you want to drill down a little bit more, take a look at the map, and the map will show you exactly the area that you're planning to move. It will give you the data from that specific area about the median price in that area.
Yeah.
So we're here to answer all your questions. Please don't hesitate to reach out.
I'm Richard Gonzalez.
I'm Anna Rawson.
We're the Summit Peak team.
Woo! See you next time.